so many different areas because of Marvin's great Broadway scores and movie scores. For me, we're covering, of course, the chorus line, and I love to present a song for the audience, a song that was never recorded in the original score, never made it into the show, but it was the first song that Marvin wrote for me, and then it merged into another with a song that was recorded, and I do that as well. I do a song that's rarely done. It's one of Marvin's favorite songs called Dreamers from a musical that he wrote called Jane Seberg. And of course, there's his first big hit, Sunshine and Lollipops. I think he was like 24 when he wrote it, and that started him. And I know that he had such a career before he wrote for Broadway, and he had 3 Academy Awards, which was kind of unheard of for someone that age, before he did our little workshop, the Shakespeare Festival in New York City.
And can you tell me, you talked a little bit about his first song he wrote for you. Can you tell me what sort of emotion that evokes from you whenever you do that song?
Well, I remember, it brings me back to that moment in time, because as a theater performer, I recreate the experience for the audience the first time I heard the song. So it's a wonderful journey back in time for me, to recreate that moment. Of my song was the last to be written, and he had just finished it, and then I take the audience on this journey about hearing it the first time. And then, I tell them it's a wonderful story, and for me, just to talk about Marvin and sing his music, which is beyond the words that you could ever say about someone, it's a way of keeping him alive for me, because I really miss him. And this has been an extraordinary job in that way, that it is so emotional, and it's a blessing to do it.
What about on the flip side of things, from the audience? What feedback do you hear from people that attend the shows? What songs they say they appreciate and they enjoy the most?
Well, they love, the feedback I get is tremendous. People love what I did for Love at the end when we sing this, and we all do this wonderful with concert staging. We do a tribute to Marvin with the great finale from a chorus line, One Singular Sensation. And, the symphony orchestras are so fantastic. To hear that music played out with those world-class musicians it's just very thrilling. People especially love that. And all of the gorgeous scores from movies like the Sophie's Choice, people have come up to me, even though I have nothing, I'm not on stage at that point, but they just are so moved to tears with the beauty of his composition.